Game Blended Learning Simulator allows you to create a training plan for the employee and evaluate the result. You can test your ideas by combining different learning and development tools. Before starting the game, you will need to choose the type of game and its duration. You can choose an open game with free entrance, or a closed game for a limited number of participants. You can then set a training budget and select the employee type. There are 3 types of employee: newcomer, mid-level employee, and experienced employee. Newcomer is an employee with almost no experience in the position. They are relatively easy to train, as almost any development is useful to them. Average employee is a person with a good work experience who has mastered all the skills at a fairly confident level. Training of such employee is already more difficult, because it is necessary not only to give them good basic knowledge and skills, but also to bring them to a higher professional level. Experienced employee is a challenge for the player. This is an employee who has mastered all the competencies at a very high level. It is extremely difficult to create a training program that will help them improve their skills, and not just distract from work. Nevertheless, the effort is worth it. After selecting an employee, you get to the main screen of the game with a list of educational activities and a calendar. In order to assign a particular activity on a certain day, you need to select the type of development from the list. Select activity and then tap the days in the calendar. The selected event will be scheduled for these days. If you put the activity on a day off, it will be moved to the next working day. To ask an employee to study at the weekend, tick Schedule for weekends. Do not forget to turn it off when you put down other activities. After all, attempts to train an employee in their personal time can lead to a drop in motivation. As you put down activities, you can check the budget for education. After you create a training schedule, you can scroll through the calendar to the date when you want to see the effect of the training. The buttons on the Start panel allow you to rewind the time by a day, a week, a month, or a year. This allows you to track changes gradually, making changes to the calendar on the go, and immediately rewind the time to the end of the year and see the final result. On the Start panel, you can always see the current state of the employee, their motivation, level of competencies, and the amount of work performed. After the year is over, the View Scores button is displayed on the Start panel. Clicking on it, you will go to the table with the results of all participants in the game. On this page, you can see your results for each of the 6 performance indicators, such as ROI and economic effect. To see a rating for a specific performance indicator, click the arrow next to its name. The table data will be sorted by this parameter from best to worst. To improve your result, click on the Next Round button. Have a great time experimenting.